Why did God create me? Why did God take time out of His busy schedule to make me and send me on earth? For some people, this is the reason why you are not like everyone else. This is the reason why it seems as though you are odd or different from your mate. Every person was uniquely created. Our talents, gifts, likes and dislikes points to the fact that God made us unique. Life makes no sense until you know why God created you. When the purpose of life is not known, abuse of it is inevitable. The question for today is not who made you. Of course, God made you. The Bible tells us that we were made in His image and after His likeness. But the big question is why. Because if you don't know the why of a thing, you may be living less than your best. Nobody ever entered the earth by mistake. No one ever came into this world by accident. Your parents may not have planned for you to come in, but God already had a plan before they thought of having you. There is no product of God that was released by mistake. God knew you were coming and He made sufficient provision for you. The stories about our births may be different, but God knows you are here. Did you hear that? God knows you are here. Right now on earth, He knew you would be where you are right now, doing what you are doing. If you can find out why God created you, then you can know what your purpose on earth is. God did not create you to be like everyone. God created you to be like Him, function like Him. God didn't create you so that you will suffer. God didn't create you so that you will go to school, get a job, build a family and die. No, that's not true. God did not create you so that you will turn out wrong. He did not intend for any wrong to happen to you. God made you to make a difference. God made you so you can stand out and be the light in a dark generation. God did not make you to become an addict and struggle with sin. That's not who you are. You are not an addict. You are better than that. Every day when you wake up in the morning, I want you to remember that you are on a divine assignment. God has a plan, an assignment, a purpose for you. Every day is an opportunity to fulfill your purpose. God created you because He wants you to rule the earth. Genesis 1:26 said, "And God said, Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." One of God's reasons for creating you is so that you can have dominion, so that you can reign over the earth. Every time you are not dominating, you are not walking in your purpose. It's in your DNA to be a champion. It's in you to be a success. God did not create failures. When you go out every day, remember that you have been created to rule over and not to be ruled over. Revelation 5:10 confirms that God has made us kings and priests to reign on the earth. God wants you to reign. He wants you to reign over yourself, your family, your job, your country, over sickness and disease. Whatever you do, reign. Don't allow the devil lie to you that you are a servant, that you are a slave. God made you better than a slave. God made you to have a relationship with Him. You weren't created because God was lonely. He wanted to show and extend His love to another of His creation. That's why He chose to create you. He wants to pour His goodness and love upon you. God wants to share His thoughts with you. He wants you to enjoy the best life by learning how to live with Him. In the Bible, everyone who built a strong relationship with God went on to fulfill their purpose. The purpose of every person's life is tied to their relationship with God. If you can grow in your personal relationship with your Father in heaven, it will be easy to know why He made you, because He will keep sharing His plans and purpose for you. We must seek a relationship with Him every day because it helps to keep shaping us and making us better so we can walk in His plans. If you want to know why God created you, you must start by seeking to know Him. Only the manufacturers of a product can tell why the product was made. They create their product with a plan, a vision, a purpose in mind. If you ignore the creator of your life, it will be difficult to know why you are here on earth. Our relationship with God helps us to experience His divine nature. I want to encourage you to God hard after God. You will discover more about God and about yourself, yes. And that is because you are created in His image and likeness. The more of God you know, the more of yourself you will discover. God created us because it pleased Him to do so. God is Master Creator. One of His fundamental character is that He loves to create. Have you ever met an artist who doesn't love to create? It doesn't matter if anyone sees their work or pay them huge amount of money. They just love what they do, create. God enjoys making something good and beautiful. He didn't create you because He was bored or He was feeling lonely. He created you because it gave Him pleasure. Everything He created, He said was good and beautiful. God made you good and beautiful. No matter what someone else's opinion may be about how you look or behave, your Creator, God, made you good and beautiful. Think about this for a moment. The same God that crafted this universe into existence held you in His hands. You are important to God. God had to give up His sin just to save your soul from sin and hell. You are valuable. You are God's best creation. Don't live less than who you are.